Beautiful. Priceless. Careful, Perkins, careful. Don't scratch those legs.
Very good, sir.
Exquisite. What craftsmanship. That, Perkins, is the pièce de résistance.
Quite, sir.
Good heavens, man, don't bang it about like that. It's not a chair. It's a genuine Chippendale.
Very good, sir.
Good morning, Mrs. Cheney.
Good morning.
Now, as I was about to
Could
say...
you put it in writing?
Huh?
Hello, Phoebe.
Well, if I do put it in writing, will you read it?
No. Come on, Phoebe. Come on, Phoebe. You always come to greet me, don't you, darling? You always come to greet me, don't you? Yes, you, Petter, you. You know who your friend is. Come and get it.
Listen, please.
Oh, hello, darling. Oh.
Elizabeth, dear, not on that. Please.
Why? What's the matter with it?
Nothing, I hope. I've only just got it. Don't you think it's rather good?
Oh, charming.
It's exactly my period. You know, I've been after it for years. Early 17th century, I should say. I think it's the most beautiful... Here, I say, confound it all. Really, Elizabeth, I don't know whatever you can see in that beastly little mongrel.
Oh, Arnold, I adore her. And it's probably because her mother went astray.
Must you be vulgar?
Oh, Arnold, where's your sense of humor? My dear, we had the most glorious ride this morning. I do wish you'd been with us. Why didn't you come?
Oh. Who the dickens takes care of this room?
Why, Martha, of course. Why?
Wish to heaven she'd take the trouble to put things back exactly where she finds them.
Well, I don't see anything wrong.
You wouldn't. You're the worst offender. You know perfectly well this vase belongs over there. It exasperates me beyond words. that blasted dog. What the dickens are you staring at? Pick up these pieces.
George?
I don't see anything to laugh at. I might have broken my neck.
Oh, Arnold, I'm sorry.
I never could understand your peculiar sense of humor.
Well, isn't a peculiar sense of humor better than none at all?
Not if it accounts for your tearing about the country in clothes like that. Haven't I told you 1,000 times not to wear those breeches?
Don't you think you're just a little old-fashioned?
If it's old-fashioned to be decent, yes. What do you suppose people think of you? What do you suppose the Brocklehursts think?
Oh, the Brocklehursts be hanged. They're a couple of old fogies, and I don't like them.
You wouldn't, if for no other reason than they're helpful to me in my political career. I've never seen a wife so disinterested in her husband's affairs as you are.
Arnold, that's not true. You know I respect your career. But I'm afraid you've allowed it to become an obsession. There are times, you know, when you seem to forget that you have a wife at all.
Nonsense. I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you think it's nonsense for a woman to want a little attention from her husband?
Don't be absurd. You can't expect a man to go on making love to his wife after 3 years.
Perhaps you're right. I suppose women are foolish to expect it. But they always do.
Hello, Arnold.
Hello.
Gad, what a day. And what a ride. You should have been with us, old fella. Put some color in your cheeks. Perk up the old corpus.
Why,
Sorry, old man. Never mind. All it needs is a spot of glue and a long nail. Hello, BB. Hello, lady. Here, come on. Up, come on. Here. Up, up, up. Come on. That's the gal. Eh? What you old pup, you. What you doing? Chasing rabbits? Eh? You old pup. You old pup. Yes, sure, I know. That's what you are. I love you. What have you been doing till here, eh? What you been doing, eh? Oh, thanks, Perkins.
Yes, sir.
Here, baby. Here. Come on, lady. Come on, lady.
What do you think, Arnold?
Come, baby.
I've just heard from London that Lord Porteous and Lady Kitty are in England.
Not my...
Precisely. Your mother.
Arnold, would you be very angry if I told you I'd invited her down?
You what?
I've invited Lady Kitty and Lord Porteous here for the weekend.
Well, you'll have to cancel the invitation. You've no business to interfere.
But your mother is desperately anxious to see you. She's not asking much. I would have done the same for any woman.
Oh, it's absurd. Impossible.
It's only impossible because you make it so. After all, Arnold, she is your mother.
That meant precious little to her when she went away.
But that was 30 years ago. It seems ridiculous to bear malice after all that time.
If you'll excuse me, I think I'll...
No, Ted, don't go. It's no secret. The facts are very simple. She had a husband who adored her, a child of 5, a wonderful position, everything that money could buy. And she ran away with a married man.
But perhaps she couldn't help herself if she was in love.
Oh, yes. Under those circumstances, you can explain a great deal. Even the fact that she had no sense of honor, duty, or dignity.
No, Arnold, that's not it. What you can't get over is the fact that she didn't think of you. It gives me a little thrill when I think she loved that man so much, she sacrificed her name, her position, her child for him.
What about me? I wonder if you realize what it was to grow up in the shadow of that awful scandal. I was never allowed to forget that I was the son of Lady Kitty Cheney. Oh, it was horrible.
Oh, Arnold, it must have been beastly for you. But that was a long time ago. And considering they've been abroad all these years, I think the least you can do is to invite them down.
Yes, well, that's all very well, but I must consider my father. If he ever found out I'd had them here, he'd never forgive me.
But, darling, your father's in Paris. Otherwise, I'd never have suggested it. And, oh, Arnold, it's so pathetic to think that if you and your mother should meet, you wouldn't even recognize each other.
That isn't my fault. And besides, I have my position in the county to consider.
I think the idea is positively brilliant.
I'm warning you, if my father ever hears of this, there'll be the devil to pay.
Come now. Don't worry about Arnold. Leave him to me. I want to tell you that if you do, my dear Arnold...
Isn't it a glorious morning?
Gorgeous. You know, it reminds me of Canada.
Are you homesick for Canada, Ted?
Tell you the truth, I am.
I'll bet you've got a sweetheart out there.
Good heavens. No.
Well, why don't you like England then?
Oh, England's all right. It's me. I suppose I've been away too long. Now, England seems to be full of people who are doing things they don't want to just because other people expect it of them.
Tell me, Ted, what's Canada like?
Canada? Oh, Canada's wonderful. There's something about it that... Oh, well, you have to see it to appreciate it.
Well, what do you do all the time?
Oh, roast in summer and freeze to death all winter. Between times, work like blazes. You know, life on a ranch isn't any picnic.
It must be quite hard on women out there.
Yes. Yes, I suppose it is. Oh, but the right sort of woman wouldn't exchange it for any life in the world if she's with the man she loves.
Oh, what is the right sort?
A woman of courage and endurance. Oh, you'd love it out there, Elizabeth. The shooting and riding and all the things you like. Now and then we have a little dance to a gramophone.
It sounds wonderful. Well, I think we'd better go on now.
Come on, I'll show you how to do it in Canada.
You know, I think I should like Canada, Fred.
Elizabeth, I've fallen desperately in love with you.
I know you have, Ted.
You know? How do you know? I've never made love to you.
I know you haven't. And you mustn't ever again.
You're quite right, Elizabeth. I won't. I promise.
You're awfully nice, Ted. Come on. I'll race you.
Arnold, there's a proper time for everything. This is no time to behave like a startled fool.
I'm sick with nervousness. They may be here any moment. How the blazes am I to greet Porteous? Shake him by the hand or slap him on the back?
Compromise. Tickle him under the chin and call him Uncle Huey.
This is no time for levity.
Pity you couldn't have developed a nice case of sleeping sickness, Arnold. That would let you out gracefully.
I believe that's their car. Here they are.
Yes, Remember, Elizabeth, this was against my better judgment.
For heaven's sake, Arnold, do stop dithering. And do something with your hair. You look like a startled cockatoo.
Oh, dear, this is terrible, terrible.
Mr. Cheney?
Oh, didn't expect me, eh, Perkins?
No, sir. We thought you were in Paris, sir.
Oh, yes. Is my son in?
Yes, sir.
Ah.
Good heavens. Hello, Father?
How are you, my boy? Oh, I'm glad to see you again, my child. And you too, my dear Anna. I didn't think that... Oh.
Oh, this is Mr. Luton, Ted, Arnold's father.
Ah, how are you?
How do you do?
You play bridge?
I do, sir.
Capital, capital. Of such are the kingdom of heaven. Well, quite a surprise, huh?
I should say it is. Oh, by the way, Father, are you going to stay long?
Well, as long as I'm welcome. At least till luncheon.
That'll be jolly. Oh, Father, you look frightfully tired. Don't you think you'd better go upstairs and lie down?
Tired? What do you mean, tired? I'm not
I say, do you think we ought to stay for the fireworks, or do you think we'd better shove off?
Stay, of course.
Absolutely
I haven't had
not.
such a thrill since Kitty ran away.
Well, I've ordered lunch.
But Clive, we thought you'd be in Paris another month.
Well, I always reserve for myself the privilege of changing my mind. That's the one thing that elderly gentlemen share with pretty women.
If you don't mind, I think I'll go and get an aspirin.
An aspirin? What do you want an aspirin for?
I've got the most extraordinary sinking feeling. Came on quite suddenly. Yes.
Well, if you excuse me, I think I'll go and get a little air.
Well, as our American friends say, it won't be long now.
Well, now perhaps you'll tell me why we've been left alone in this very marked manner?
Oh, have we? I hadn't noticed it.
Oh. I suppose it is difficult for young people to realize that one may be old and not be a fool. Why, when I came in just now, you all looked at me as though I were a dose of castor oil.
Now, if you'll just sit down here quietly and promise not to be cross, I'll tell you something.
Very well, my dear. Now you may tell me the worst.
Well, Lady Catherine's coming here for luncheon.
And who is Lady Catherine?
Your what? Arnold's mother. You mustn't blame Arnold. It's entirely my fault. You're not cross, are you?
My dear, this is your house now. And there's no reason why you shouldn't ask whom you please to stay with you.
I knew you'd feel that way about it. So I invited Lord Porteous, too.
Oh. I see.
Perhaps you'd rather not meet them.
Perhaps they'd rather not meet me.
Tell me, what did Lady Kitty look like? You know, I've never even seen a photograph of her.
Sit down. If my memory serves me correctly,
How thrilling! I didn't know that door existed. Who put that album there?
I did, my dear. Many, many years ago. Ah, that's Lady Kitty. 30 years ago.
Oh, isn't she beautiful?
Oh, yes. She was one of the great beauties of her day. So dainty and fragile. Just like a marquise in an old French comedy.
I'm sure she's lovely still.
Well, she's no chicken now, you know.
I seem to know her already, with beautiful thin hands, and her hair quite white by now. I think her face is a little sad, but unlined like a child. For when you've loved as she loved, you grow old beautifully.
You're very romantic.
I always visualize her in a black silk dress with lovely old lace about her neck and old-fashioned diamonds.
Oh, my dear, how you do allow your imagination to run away with you.
Tell me, what was Lord Porteous like?
Well, there was something very fascinating about him. He was a nice-looking fellow and a fine horseman, the best-dressed man in London, and a brilliant politician. We all expected he'd be Prime Minister. I wonder if he has any regrets.
I wouldn't.
I'm beginning to suspect that it wasn't only for Lady Kitty's sake that you asked her to come here. Are you happy with Arnold?
Why, of course. Well, why shouldn't I be?
Yes?
hope you're not angry with me.
My dear child, not the least tiny bit. And to save you any further embarrassment, I'm leaving immediately. Oh, by the by, who is this young Mr. Luton?
Oh, Ted?
Yes.
Just a friend of mine. And Arnold?
Seems like a nice chap.
Oh, yes. He is.
Yes, I know.
Arnold,
But if you...
Your mother's here.
You don't think she'll expect me to kiss her, do you?
Oh, of course, Arnold. She's your mother.
It's a good thing I've ordered lunch to be served at once.
Why?
Because when you don't know just exactly what to say, you can always eat.
Shh. Here they are. Arnold, for heaven's sake, take that stupid look off your face.
Lady Catherine Cheney, Lord Porteous.
Elizabeth. You are Elizabeth, I suppose. What an adorable creature. Hughie, isn't she? Hughie? Where are you?
All right, all right.
Isn't she adorable?
Huh.
How do you do?
Why do you have such rotten roads in England, huh?
My boy. My boy. I should have known you anywhere.
Oh, no, Lady Kitty. This is Arnold.
The image of his father. I should have known him anywhere. My boy. My boy. Hughie, this is my baby.
How do you do? I knew your father.
Yes.
Is he still alive?
Yes.
He must be getting on.
Army, how time does fly. It seems to me it was only yesterday I went up to your room. By the way, I always thought that nurse drank. Did you ever find out if she really did?
He was only 5 years old then. How the dickens can you expect him to know that, Kitty?
Hughie, you have never had a child. How can you tell what they know and what they don't?
Oh,
Well, Lady Kitty, you remember Anna, don't you?
Oh, my dear.
Kitty.
How well you look. Oh. And how's dear George?
My dear, George died 10 years ago.
Oh, poor fellow. Well, I'm not surprised. George always did gobble his food so.
And this is Mr. Luton.
Mr. Luton. What is the matter, Hughie?
those new teeth of mine are confoundedly uncomfortable. They don't seem to hold up properly.
That is not the fault of your teeth. That is the fault of your gums.
Rotten dentist, that's what's the matter.
I thought he was a very nice dentist. He told me my teeth would last until I was 50. I must powder my nose.
Oh, what's the matter?
Oh, what is the matter? My lipstick. I've lost it. You remember, Hughie, I had it in the car.
I don't remember a thing about it.
Now, don't be stupid, Hughie. As we came through the gates, I said, my home, and then I took it out and put some on my lips.
Did someone lose this toilet preparation?
My lipstick.
I found it in the driveway and ventured to bring it in.
It's St. Anthony. I said a little prayer to him when I was hunting in my bag.
St. Anthony but blowed. It's Clive.
Clive? No, it's impossible.
You don't recognize me? Well, it has been some years since we met.
Oh, my poor Clive. Your hair's gone quite white. You may kiss me.
Oh. May I, Hughie? And how are you, my dear Hughie?
Confoundedly romantic, if you must know.
Aren't you going to shake hands with me, Huey?
I've no particular objection to shaking hands with you.
You have aged, haven't you, Huey?
You know, someone was asking me the other day how old you were.
And were they surprised when you told them?
Surprised? They thought you were dead.
Luncheon is served.
Yes, of course, sir. Lunch.
About time, I should say.
What do you think of Arnold?
He's grown.
Well, one might expect that in 30 years.
Is it 30 years? Oh, no. Oh, you must be mistaken.
All right.
Is that the end of the road to romance?
But Elizabeth, you can't judge by appearances.
I can't help it, Ted. It frightens me.
Oh, my dear Anna, what an adorable gown. Calo?
No what?
Of course, it's the line that's important. I go to Worth myself, and I always say to him, line. My dear Worth, line. What is the matter, Huey?
Would it be asking too much for you to play, Kitty?
Huey, will you kindly stop fussing at me?
Where's Arnold?
He's addressing a political meeting at Hampton High.
How anyone can be expected to play bridge with a lot of people bellowing at the top of their voices is more than I can understand.
What was Arnold's majority at the last election?
A very small one, I believe.
Yes, well, if he wants to keep his seat at the next one, he'll have to fight for it.
As I've always said, it's not the men that matter in politics. It's the women back of them.
Are we playing bridge or talking politics?
Huey, I think your manners are perfectly deplorable.
And I agree with Kitty. I hate people that play bridge or who are attending a funeral or feeling their feet getting wet.
But look here.
I say, Lord Porteous, I can see your hand.
It may help you.
Huey, I've told you over and over again to hold your cards up.
But one isn't obliged to look. There's no... I wish you wouldn't breathe down my neck. It's a very offensive habit. I can't play bridge with a lot of people breathing down my neck.
Your temper's getting very short these days, Huey.
No. Must you trump my ace?
Oh, was that your ace?
Of course it was my ace.
Oh, I only had the one trump. I shouldn't have made it good anyway.
But my dear Kitty,
Well,
that's
why
no...
argue? You revoked.
I what?
Well, the rest are ours. The 2 extra tricks gives us the rubber.
How? Who revoked?
You did.
I never...
Yeah, perhaps this will convince you. There, a heart lead, you played a spade on it. Why not play the heart you had in your hand?
Of course you revoked, Huey. I wondered at the time what you were doing.
If it hadn't been for your infernal chatter, that never would have happened.
I never find the conversation interferes with my game.
Oh, I must say you play no worse when you chatter than you do when you hold your tongue.
Huey, I think you're very offensive. Because I don't play the same game that you do. You think I can't play.
Oh, I'm glad you acknowledge it isn't the same game I play. But why in heaven's name call it bridge?
Now, look here.
Oh, now, don't quarrel.
It's all his fault anyway. It's enough to try the patience of a saint. And to think of all that I put up with from him. For 30 years, I had to live in a filthy marble palace with no sanitary convenience. Not even a bathroom.
My poor Kitty, how you must have suffered.
Of course you would take Kitty's part.
Well, it's the least he can do.
Why not? I've naturally a very generous, cheerful disposition.
You've had nothing to sour it.
Oh, you brute. You brute. And to think of all that I've sacrificed for you.
Now, Kitty, I've had about enough of this. No. These confounded teeth of mine are slipping again. I'm afraid I was very rude to you just now, Kitty.
It doesn't matter. I'm sure I was very exasperating.
I didn't mean what I said to you.
Neither did I.
No, I'm irritable. That's what's the matter. It's a sign of old age.
Isn't it hateful to grow old?
You know, Kitty, it was all Clive's fault.
You know, I think Clive has deteriorated frightfully since we left him.
Dreadfully.
You remember our discussion about Lady Kitty? The pale, frail little lady in black satin and old lace. Where's your romance now?
If I've let my imagination run away with me, well, that's my fault. At all events, she loved, and loved greatly.
And if she loved, how do you suppose she felt when she saw that she'd ruined Hughie? Look at him. He was tight last night after dinner, tight the night before. You don't think he was like that 30 years ago. He doesn't look much like the brilliant young man whom everyone expected to be Prime Minister. Look at him now. A sodden, grumpy old fellow with false teeth.
You've got false teeth, too.
Well, hang it all, mine fit. She's ruined him. She knows she's ruined him.
Why are you saying all this to me?
Why? Does it hurt your feelings?
Well, I think I've had enough for the present.
Oh, by the way, when are you returning to Canada?
Well, if it's any interest to you, I'm leaving tonight.
Oh, I see.
You weren't serious about leaving tonight.
Good heavens, Elizabeth, can't you see I've got to? That it's the only decent thing left for me to do? I can't go on like this. Oh, I've tried to play the game, tried to be honest, but it's no use. I love you, Elizabeth. Love you better than anything else in the world, and if I can't have you, then I've got to get out. You heard what Cheney said. He understands. And if he does, don't you suppose other people do? Don't you see the ghastly position I'm putting you in? Elizabeth, the whole thing's impossible. I've got to go.
But, Ted, what about me?
You? Do you mean...
I may as well face it. I couldn't stay on here without you.
Elizabeth, what are you saying? Do you know what this means?
It means that nothing in the world matters but you. I'll go wherever you take me. I love you.
Elizabeth. What about Arnold?
Well, asking for a divorce, of course.
You won't let him influence you?
No, nothing. Nobody will ever influence me again. But you.
Half a minute, George. Look. 1, 2. Simple.
Very silly of me, sir.
We were beginning to wonder what had become of you.
Oh, my dear, I was quite worried. I thought you weren't coming down.
Well, you see, I'm rather excited. I didn't realize it would be so disconcerting to meet people one hasn't seen for 30 years.
It shouldn't be. Oh, I'm sure they'll be glad to see you.
I hope so. Why, where's Arnold? Don't tell me that he's actually late.
Oh, Arnold? Why, yes. Perkins tells me he's only just got in.
Oh, my dear. How lovely you look tonight.
You're so kind, Anna.
Oh, shall we go in?
Are you worried?
I've been through so much already that nothing matters anymore.
Oh, my dear, it's all right. It's all right.
It's quite...
The Duke and Duchess of Brocklehurst.
Of all people I cordially dislike, it's that Brocklehurst and that awful wife of his.
And they're just the people who will seize the occasion to humiliate me.
Delighted to see you, Anne.
Well, thank you, Henry. Charming lady. Of course, you remember Lady Kitty. Lady Kitty?
I don't think
Lady Catherine Cheney, my very dear friend.
Oh, yes. Quite so.
I remember Lady Kitty distinctly.
Excuse me, Anna. I believe it's their dance.
Oh, excuse me. Of course, Dickie.
It's quite like old times, isn't it?
Quite.
Perhaps we'd better go.
My dear Kitty. If I may say so, I have never seen you look quite so beautiful.
Do you really think so?
On my soul, I do.
You're not saying it just to please me.
I never lie to a pretty woman.
Oh, Huey. Huey, you don't know what it means to me to hear you say that.
May I have the honor? Clive gets on my nerves. I don't like the way he hangs about you.
Oh, Huey. You don't mean to say you're jealous. Poor old Clive.
Of course I'm not jealous. He does look at you in a way that I think is rather objectionable.
Oh, Huey. You must throw me downstairs. You must drag me about the floor with the hair of my head. I don't care. You're jealous. I shall never go home.
Don't be so silly. I'm not jealous. That wicked woman called me jealous.
By the way, I hear that Ted is leaving. Rather unexpected, eh?
Well, not exactly. Oh, Arnold, you have a moment to spare. I'd like to talk to you in the library.
I say, Elizabeth, I want to speak to Arnold, if you don't mind.
I'll be along in a moment.
I say, Arnold, what I want to ask you about is this.
Yes.
Oh, is Mr. Luton still in the library?
Yes, madam.
Arnold will be here in a moment. I told him I wanted to speak to him.
You're sure you have no regrets?
Have you?
Of course not.
Then neither have I.
I trust that I'm not intruding.
Please, Ted, let me talk to Arnold.
What is there you can possibly say?
Just this. I love Ted, and I want you to give me my freedom.
Elizabeth, have you gone mad?
No. Our marriage has been a failure. Why not end it?
Oh, no, my lady. Nothing will induce me to divorce you. Just because you've lost your head about this farmer is no reason why I should be dragged into a scandal. My career ruined.
Would it be better for your career if I should bring suit and free myself?
You couldn't do that.
Oh, yes, I could. Don't think I've been so blind as I've seemed. You haven't been faithful to me. And if I have to, I can prove it.
What are you talking about?
You know quite well.
I admit nothing, and I refuse to consent to a divorce.
Elizabeth, pack your things. I'll be waiting for you.
Very well. I'll leave without your consent, and I'll leave now.
See here, I...
You're going away with Mr. Luton.
How do you know?
I've just seen Arnold. Besides, dear child, I'm not blind.
I don't expect any sympathy from you.
Oh, my poor child, you don't know what you have to face. Only tonight, you saw how I was treated. How would you like 30 years of that?
Well, it can't be helped. I'm quite willing to accept the consequences.
Ah. You don't know what it is to have to rely upon yourself to hold a man's love. I could never afford to grow old. However weary I've been, I've had to be brilliant. I've had to be gay, always afraid lest Hughie should tire of me.
Oh, my poor darling.
And when I saw that he was attracted by someone else, I didn't dare say anything, as I should have done if we had been married. I had to pretend that I didn't notice.
You mean he fell in love with someone else?
Of course he did. Eventually. Night after night, I've sobbed my heart out when Hughie told me that he had been at his club, and I knew very well he'd been with someone else.
Oh, my dear, how terribly you must have suffered.
I did. Unbelievably. Oh, my dear, what a blessed institution marriage is for women, and what fools they are to meddle with it. The church is so wise. So wise.
It's very kind of you to take so much trouble about me, Lady Kitty. And I'm very grateful.
Tell her that you're prepared to sacrifice everything for her happiness. Tell her. Oh, tell her anything. But above all, my boy, make a martyr of yourself.
Don't be absurd, Father. I can't talk like that. Love and romance. One doesn't discuss those things. Besides, how do you know it'll work?
Listen, my boy. A woman will always sacrifice herself if given the opportunity. It's her favorite form of self-indulgence. Now, if I were you, I'd see Elizabeth immediately. And remember, my son, romance. Romance.
I lost my head just now. I said things I very much regret. Can you forgive me?
You're not the one to be forgiven. You're not to blame.
But I am. I've been very tactless and neglectful. But I want you to understand that I do love you. That I blame myself bitterly for expecting you to take my love for granted. Owen, listen. Don't you see that you're breaking my heart?
Why, Arnold.
Isn't there anything I can do to hold your love? Don't you see what my life will be without you? It will be so empty and meaningless.
Oh, Arnold, please don't. I'm sorry to hurt you, but I can't help myself. I love him.
Oh, very well then. If you love this man so much and want to go away with him, I'll do whatever I can to make it easy for you.
You mean you'll give me my freedom?
More than that. I'll allow you to divorce me.
But that will ruin your career. Why not divorce me and save yourself from any scandal?
My career? What is my career beside your happiness? What is anything besides your happiness? My one desire is to do what is best for you, at any cost.
Oh, Arnold.
Will you grant me one favor? Something that will make my road easier for me?
Why, of course.
Ted hasn't very much money. It would kill me to think of you suffering hardships and privations. I want you to let me make you an allowance.
That's wonderfully generous of you, Arnold. But I couldn't accept it.
Well, I'll open an account for you at my bank, and the money will always be there, waiting for you.
Arnold, you're making it very difficult for me.
Why? I don't mean to, child. My one hope is that this man will prove worthy of you. That he will succeed where I have failed. And make you happy.
I did everything I could to discourage her.
And did she listen to you?
Huey, did we listen to anyone?
Oh, yes, I know, but
My dear child, what is the matter?
I can't go through with it. I can't. Ted is waiting for me in the garden. Tell him to me that he must go alone. He'll understand. Oh, quickly, please. I haven't the courage to face him.
And why haven't you the courage to face me?
Kitty,
Oh, don't go. Please. Please. Ted, I can't go away with you.
Why not? What's happened?
I've just found out that Arnold loves me. I never realized how much I meant to him. He even offered me my freedom.
Oh, did he? That's very decent of him.
But can't you see how it tied my hands? I couldn't accept such a sacrifice.
Sacrifice be hanged. The point is, do you love him?
Oh, Ted,
Of course you don't. And you do love me. Don't deny it. You love me just as much as I love you. Why, my heart misses a beat every time you come into a room. You make me forget everything in the world except that you belong to me and that I belong to you.
Oh, don't, Ted, don't. I'm only trying to do the right thing.
Right thing. Is it the right thing to stay the wife of one man when you're in love with another? You told me you loved me. You promised to come away with me. I'm not going to let you mess up your life over a lot of sickly sentiment.
I can't do it, Ted, even if it means giving up my happiness.
But I wasn't offering you happiness. I'm not an easy man to get along with. I'm jealous and irritable. You'd often be wretched and lonely and frightfully homesick. Stupid women would be rude to you because we ran away together, and some of them would cut you. I don't offer you peace and quietness. I offer you unrest and anxiety. I don't offer you happiness. I offer you love.
But, Ted, what would you do if I were married to you and I told you I loved somebody else and wanted to leave you?
What would I do? You have very pretty blue eyes, Elizabeth. I'd black first one and then the other. After that, well, we'd see.
Oh, Ted.
You're idiots, both of you. Blithering idiots. If you like, you may take my car.
That's awfully kind of you, sir, but I've already got it.
Goodbye, goodbye.
Of course. The moment he said he'd black her eye, I knew it was all over.
Oh, you two dear, priceless fools. But you're fools together, and that's wisdom. Oh, goodbye.
Goodbye, Anna. Goodbye, darling. Goodbye.
Goodbye.